Niger bans export of cooking gas to Nigeria. The government of Niger announced on Tuesday that all exports of liquefied petroleum gas (LPG), also known as cooking gas, have been suspended until further notice. According to report, Niamey stated that the local production should be utilized to satisfy domestic demand. Export authorization can be requested if there is a surplus. With this decision, the government wants to make sure that local demand receives the majority of the nation's LPG production. Special export authorization can still be requested in situations when there is an excessive output. In the past, Niger supplied excess natural gas to Nigeria. A search for alternate LPG suppliers may be necessary as a result of this new directive's possible significant effects on Nigeria's energy industry. This adjustment could change LPG prices and have an effect on the nation's energy supply chain. Nigeria is expected to bear the immediate effects, while neighboring nations may also suffer consequences. Additionally, this decision might lead to similar policy changes in other countries that emphasize the superiority of domestic energy demands above exports.
The government of Niger stated on Tuesday that all exports of liquefied petroleum gas, LPG, commonly known as cooking gas, is now prohibited until further notice. The statement claims that limits have been put in place to serve the domestic market, but exports might be permitted if there is an energy surplus. In the past, extra LPG was exported to neighboring Nigeria. President Bazoum of Niger was deposed on July 26 by his security, which was commanded by General Chiani. Members of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, headed by Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, adopted a plan for potential military action in Niger and imposed financial and humanitarian sanctions during an emergency meeting later in August. Following the conference on July 30th, the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, issued sanctions against the military junta in Niamey. It also declared the closure of the Niger border crossings and a restriction on air travel. Niger's state assets in the central banks of ECOWAS nations were also frozen, and all financial dealings with the country were stopped. The decision to ban export of cooking gas will greatly impact Nigeria, which gets some cooking gas imports from Niger. Nigeria, which supplies 70% of Niger's electricity needs, cut off the power supply to Niger, leading to an energy crisis after the military coup in Niger. The future of the Trans-Saharan Gas Pipeline project, which aims to transport natural gas from Nigeria to Europe via Niger and Algeria, has also come into question in light of the prohibition of cooking gas exports to Nigeria. The junta is currently preventing Nigeria from benefiting from these two crucial elements, which could lead to further tensions between the two nations.
This news is reaching you from OgulaghaVanguard's Limited, the true face of Niger Delta. We tell your story better. For publication of press releases, statements, advert and inquiries, send an email to OgulaghaVanguards@gmail.com. Call 080516709222 or reach us at www.OgulaghaVanguards.com.ng.